IHN Show. Welcome to the IHN Show, episode, I don't even remember, I think
34.
34, yeah, that sounds like a good number.
Yeah, 34.
If you're right, you already get a free dinger. Oh, last week
was 33 because I said that's 22 times 1.5.
Yeah, that's right.
So it should be 340, or episode 34.
Yes.
Which means a free dinger.
Why is that?
Oh, I thought you said that I get a free dinger if I got it right.
I
changed my mind. Gotta check? Oh, okay, that's fine.
I know how to check. It's very easy for me to check.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, episode 34, you say, Ed?
Yeah.
And I am sorry.
Dang it.
That this is taking too long to load. That is...
Okay, he had me there.
Very much in... That is correct. Starting off great with a free dinger.
Nice.
Alright. With that, any stories from the weekend there, Ed?
Not a dang thing, except my dad sitting at the TV, not only yelling at the Lions game, but he was yelling at the race, too, about a couple of people that he don't like.
No shocker, Dennis Hamlin.
And Ricky
Stenhouse. Back at it again.
I can't wait till we get into NASCAR.
Runs great.
Anyway.
13.
What about 13?
Tabs.
10.
10. Yeah, it's kind of our thing. I don't know why we count. We just do.
Just
every time
fun.
we always ask, how many tabs you got open? I usually have more. I always have at least one more 10 because I have to do who had that track.
Yep.
So, alright, I think I have everything lined up perfect. So, okay. Who had that track? What track am I? I have no damn clue. Grom on. You're screwing me, fantasy. Victor Everson placed on the IR. Rasm Franson, son of a bitch.
It's not as bad as Austin Matthews.
Yeah, but he'll be back in a week or two.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Okay. What track am I? I am a 1/4 mile asphalt oval.
Quarter mile?
1/4 mile asphalt oval. Flat oval, sorry.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Well, I give up.
Oh, that sucks.
Great. Well, lost that dinger already. That didn't take long. Next hint.
It was... The track itself was built in... Oh, boy. This is really stretching my statistics here.
Something.
It's not telling me. Sons of beaches.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, it really is. Hold on. Here, I'll pause the timer. I thought I would have set it on the side, but it didn't. Because it's an odd track. The first one... Okay, 1930... It broke ground in 36 and opened in 37.
Oh, great.
So I think the technical term would be an old-ass track.
Yeah.
The first sanctioned NASCAR race was in 1958. It's banking 0 degrees. So
oh my
it
gosh.
is dead nuts flat.
Dead nuts. Yeah, my one of my favorite words, dead nuts.
The NASCAR Grand National, also known as the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, before it was sponsored by Winston, raced there from 58 to 71. NASCAR K&N Pro Series East raced there from 2011 to 2015. And currently the Whelen Southern Modified Tour races there, of course, with the regular Saturday night shows. You're halfway. You're at halfway.
Oh, great.
It holds 17,000 peoples.
Jeepers. Oh, quarter mile, and you said asphalt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
its location. Its nickname is called the Madhouse.
The Madhouse.
Also home of the Hot Modifieds. Its location is 1250 South Martin Luther King Jr. Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Still can't get this right.
I don't know what other hint to give you, really.
I don't know. I can't even think of it.
Ooh, I was just a tenth over 3 minutes when I stopped it.
Oh, nice.
Jeez. The correct answer is Bowman Gray Stadium.
Never heard of that.
Come on.
Never heard of that.
Oh my God. You
Nope.
are not a NASCAR fan.
Nope.
Jeez.
Goodbye.
All right. I got another one in mind.
Yeah. No. You can get on the Indycar.
No.
All right. Suffer through it.
Jeez, I thought you would have known it, Bowman Gray.
Yes,
Good
impressive.
Lord. It's like the most famous short track ever. All right. This track. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going out of order what I normally do. I am a 0.4 mile asphalt, I guess, quad oval.
0.4 mile?
So just under a half mile.
Oh, great.
The capacity is 10,000 estimated. And it opened in 1957. The turns are 12 degrees and the straightaways are 10 degrees. Did I say it was asphalt?
Yeah.
It's asphalt.
Yeah. When did it open?
57.
Oh.
The Cup Series has not raced at the track since 71. However, the Busch Series raced here into the new millennium. After the Busch Series left the schedule, the Cup Series competed at said track for a couple years. The NASCAR K&N Pro Series East and Whelen Southern Modified Tour now hold events here and track here. Continues to play a part in the NASCAR family, hosting Whelen All-American Series late model in Cars X1R Pro Cup events. I have no idea what that is. Some of the better-known graduates of said track here. Saturday night weekly events include Jeff Burton, Burton, Elliott Sadler, Stacy Compton, and the Bodine brothers. Obviously, Todd, Jeff, and Brett.
Yep.
Danville, Virginia driver Wendell Scott, the first African-American driver to compete at NASCAR's highest level, also raced in the modified division events here. The Truck Series left in 2003.
Oh, if I think hard enough, I might be able to get this one.
There isn't much left of...
And it's a quad oval.
Yeah, it says a quad oval. I would argue it's just a regular oval, but...
I think I've heard of this track name before.
I'm going to pause the time. I'm going to get a Google Maps thing so I can get it more accurate.
Think of a bomb. If I don't get this right...
See, I don't think it's a quad oval.
Yeah,
I think it's just a regular... Because a quad oval would indicate double dog legs.
Yeah.
It's a quad oval.
Oh, what is this track name?
You've actually said it on the show before as one of your guesses.
Really? Then I'm going to be really when I get it wrong.
Alright, is it actually a quad oval? Nope, it's a regular oval. It is not a quad oval. You could argue the Groove's a quad oval, but it is an oval.
Nice.
It's very much an oval. Perfect oval, to be exact, actually. Alright, timer starts again. Oops.
Great.
What else can I give you that's not a bad giveaway? This track, for a time the track was called 1 year, for 2 years, 2002 to 2003. It was called Big Daddy's blank blank Speedway after the brand of barbecue sauce that purchased the naming rights. A nickname for the track, or a motto for the track, is America's hometown track. A nickname is a 4-letter word. It's not even really a word, it's just 4 letters. 2 of them are capitalized, 2 of them are not. It is in the state of Virginia. I'll give you a little bit more time. I can't say the city because it would give it away.
Yeah.
The track's named after the town that it is, and I'll give you an extra minute. So you got 50 seconds left. Is there anything else I can tell you? Oh, jeepers creepers. It's like a history page. It just completed its 60th season. Not too long ago. 2017 was.
Great. Oh, crap.
15 seconds.
I do not know. Starts with the letter
S. 5 seconds. The answer is, and you've said it before on this show, South Boston Speedway.
This game!
Oh, I knew you heard of that one. Mostly, I thought about doing. I was debating between that one and Bowman Gray Stadium, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll go with Bowman Gray. Bowman Gray's famous for short track because I wanted to do a short track."
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, with that, we'll hop into IndyCar. Alright, in IndyCar, not much to report on, so it'll be kind of quick. It is confirmed that Mr. Fernando Alonso will run in the 2019 Indy 500.
Nice.
As of right now.
That's pretty good.
So, unless S hits the fan, he is going to run in the 2019 Indy 500. What else? I saw one other thing I wanted to mention. I can't remember where it went. Son of
A.
Bruin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Oh, there was a rumor that IndyCar would go to Brazil. They have been to Brazil before for a race because there's actually quite a few drivers from Brazil in IndyCar. But it has, as of right now, the series has no plan in place to return to Brazil in 2020. That's because the mayor of Rio de Janeiro announced there was an IndyCar race. There was going to be an IndyCar race in the streets of Rio de Janeiro in 2020, but the series denied that, saying it was a hoax. So, if they did have a chance, it's probably not going to be much. Zach Brown, that's Zach Brown brand. Zach Brown says he is extremely confident McLaren Racing will be able to form an IndyCar team and manage their current Formula One car simultaneously. I would hope so. A lot of other series are able to do that, no problems asked. I mean, you got Penske, they're in about every single freaking racing series that there is, besides Formula One, I believe.
Yep.
On Saturday, the team obviously confirmed Alonso's return to the Brickyard for the Indy 500 in May in 2019. He will be backed by a full McLaren racing team completely separate to their Formula One crew. Obviously, he was in the 2017 Indy 500. He was leading a lot of the race until he blowed up. So that was a big down. More like a... So... I could see McLaren in 2020. I can't remember when's the next engine package for IndyCar.
I don't know.
Because we've had this discussion before of the next possible manufacturers in IndyCar.
Yeah.
I think we said McLaren was one, obviously. We said Ford.
Yep.
Porsche.
Yep.
What was another one we said?
BMW.
I don't know. BMW is not heavy into like racing.
They only do the foreign racing stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Ford because they're in NASCAR right now.
Yeah.
So, what was another one we said? I don't think we said Lamborghini. No. Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-AMG, Mercedes overall. Ferrari.
Yep. Not Volkswagen.
Not Volkswagen. Not the Hitlermobile. So.
Yeah, that gets.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. 2021. So in 2021, I could see McLaren in 2021. Not 2020, because it wouldn't make sense to do an engine developing unless they bought from Honda in 2020 or Chevy, probably Honda, in 2020 or 20. Yes, 2020. I keep saying in 2020, because that's what they're going to run at Indianapolis is a Honda.
Yep.
So I could see them buying from Honda in 2020, and then in 2021, when the new engines come out, they would build their own engines. That's also saying that McLaren has a team at that point.
Yep.
So any new engine providers would not happen until 2021, because they wouldn't come in. Obviously, not going to come in next year because they would have been announced already. They're not going to come in at 2020 because it's like, why would spend all that money on an engine you're going to use for 1 year?
Exactly.
So you're not going to see any engines producers. You might see teams that will buy from others.
Yep.
So, and then in 2021 they'll produce their own. So I could see McLaren doing that, buying from Honda in 2020 and in 2021 building their own and using their own. So we'll have to see how it pans out. So all right, fun fact, go, Skippy.
Always something about hockey.
Always something about hockey. When we say always, I don't think you've had a single fun fact that's not been about hockey. Maybe one. Maybe
I doubt
one.
it. I doubt that.
Maybe, and I doubt that.
I might have, but the first NHL $1 million contract.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The first ever was worth $200,000 over 5 years.
Also, $1 million equivalent to 2018 money, or $1 million overall.
Or $1 million total.
Oh, so the total contract is worth $1 million. Okay,
so not $1 million or above the first one.
So not $1 million a season, $1 million overall.
Yeah, total $200,000 for 5 years.
Wait, give me a year, and I want to take a guess of the player.
1971.
So that's pre Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, 1971.
I was gonna say Wayne Gretzky definitely got paid more. He got paid probably $1 million a year.
Yeah,
if not more. So, 1971. Who won the cup that year?
Who won the cup in 1971?
It would have been an original 6 because there's none of the expansion teams won it when they first came in. I think Philly was the first expansion team, and that wasn't until like the 80s, I think.
1971 Stanley Cup champions, Les Canadiens de Montréal.
As I would say, it's either Canadians or the Maple Leafs. Well, it could be the Maple Leafs. They're in a 54-year drought, 55-year drought, something like that.
51, yeah.
50, something like that. Yeah, whatever. I was close. What team was the $1 million contract for?
The Boston Beaches.
Okay.
1971.
That's too late for What's His Nuts.
What's His Nuts?
God, his name slips from my head right now.
Oh my gosh.
Bobby Orr. Jeez. That's too late for Bobby Orr. Because he played, I think Orr played... I think it's too late for Bobby Orr. Yeah, I'm sure it's too late for Bobby Orr. Because Bobby Orr, I think, played around the same time as Howe, I think. If not a little bit before. Okay, no, he was born when frickin' Howe was in the league. Was it Bobby Orr? Okay, I'll give you... Okay. I thought he was almost done playing at that time.
I was waiting for you to say Phil Esposito.
That wouldn't be a bad guess, but I don't think he was in the league at that time, was he?
I don't know, but I would have given you a... If you would have said that. And then
no, it was Tony Esposito. Terry Esposito.
No! And then I says...
It could have been Phil, because he was only born 6 years before Bobby Orr.
Yeah, Phil. Phil.
So, yeah, it could have been Phil.
Yep.
It could have been Phil Esposito. That wouldn't have been a bad guess.
Yep, not Phil the Throw Kessel.
But it also would have depended, who did he play for in 71?
Bobby Orr?
No, obviously Orr. He only played for Boston.
I was to say.
No, Esposito. Because he played for...
Probably Boston.
Because he played for Chicago, Boston, and the Rangers.
Phil Esposito.
Yeah, he played for Boston in 71.
In 71? You looking at it right now?
Yeah, he didn't go to the Rangers until 75, 76 when he was traded. That was a
Phil
bad trade.
He is alive and well. He's 76 years old.
Yeah.
Good Lord, he's old. 71, yeah, the Boston Beaches.
Yeah. So that wouldn't have been a bad guess.
Yep.
It wouldn't have been. And now look at it now. They're getting paid $12 million a year, Connor McDavid.
Connor McJeepers.
Connor McJeepers. He deserves it. As well, yeah, he deserves it. So in today's NHL, he deserves it. In my opinion, no. Nobody deserves $12 million to play hockey.
Exactly.
Like Stafford doesn't deserve... I don't even know how much does he get paid per game? Like a ridiculous amount? Like $12.5 million or $20 million or something, whatever the hell it is.
Hold on, let me look that up.
I mean, at one time he was the highest paid quarterback. I mean, he was getting paid more than Brady, and he's not even putting the same as Brady. Stupid.
$27 million.
A game.
A game?
A game or a season. No, definitely. That's definitely a game. No, maybe it's a season.
It's got to be a season.
Yeah. 27 divided by 16. So he's getting paid... He's getting paid more than that. Per game...
5 highest played NFL players of 2018.
So he's getting paid $27 million. So that means per game he's getting 1 point. Okay, that was right. He's getting like 1.6 per game. Okay, I guess that's right. All right. Anyways, my fun fact is an IndyCar fun fact. The fastest race in the Verizon IndyCar Series history was in 2003 at then called California Speedway, which is now
Auto Club,
or also known as
sheep. What is it called?
Fontana.
That's it.
With an average speed, get this, dude. Average speed of 207.151 miles per hour. The average speed.
Just a little bit.
That means the top cars are probably doing like 220.
Yeah.
And the bottom cars were doing 206.
Yep.
So, oh man, that is nuts.
No, that is stupid fast.
Oh, that makes
whipping around there.
God, that's half the joy of it though, because you're just like, damn, these guys go fast.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
No, what was that? I don't know. He went by too fast.
I don't know. What was the sponsor? Can't read it. Just a blur. Just a gray blur. Gone.
I don't know. We'll call him the mosquito.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
you can't swat. You keep on missing when you swat him. He just won't go away. So, all right. Well, anyways, we'll move on to his favorite topic.
Hookie.
All right, in hockey, we'll quick rattle off the scores because old boys are a lot. You want to start or want me to start?
I'll start. Wednesday.
Wednesday and Thursday because Wednesday has 3 games.
Wednesday, first score. I saw the highlights of this game. This game was great. The other team in Pennsylvania at Capital One Arena to play the Washington Capitals. The Capitals got 2. TJ Sochi, late in the third, scores 1 at 18:46 and held off the other team in Pennsylvania as they only got 1.
Oh, by the way, you get another dinger because Mr. Evgeny Malkin got a 5 in a game in that game.
That's right. I remember that.
Major in a game misconduct, so free dinger.
Nice. That'll teach him. Where's in prison? This game here.
This is a good game right here.
This
Man, we were so wrong about this.
Was I ever. The Smashville Predators in Pepsi Center to play the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche only got 1. The McKinnon, Rantanen, and Landeskog line did not produce, recording 0 points, and the Smashville Predators got 4 for the win. And Colton Sissons got a hat trick.
A natural hat trick. So there's 2 dingers right there.
Nice.
You get a dinger for a hat trick and another dinger for a natural hat trick.
It's pretty good.
And
we
don't even list the scores of this next game. Mine doesn't. Does yours? Mine just says
the guys who scored.
No, mine just says Mike Smith and Ryan Miller.
Yeah, speaking of Mike Smith and Ryan Miller, Mike Smith for the Calgary Flames and Honda Center with Ryan Miller and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. The Calgary Flames got 2 and the Ducks got 3. Thank God for that. Held them off.
In the flaming state of California, the Ducks put the Flames at ease. Sorry, that was kind of a bad one.
They settled it down.
Not saying a pun-wise, just what's going on in California.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, this one's pretty good.
This game is great. I saw the highlights of this. The Vancouver Canucks and the Young Guns are in TD Garden to play the Boston Beaches. The Boston Beaches got 5, and I think only one of their guys, or no, maybe 2. I don't know. For that top line, they're tearing it up right now, but the Vancouver Canucks got 8 with no goaltending whatsoever.
And that game must have been a real
for the Beaches.
No, overall, the freaking goals, man. Good lord.
This game.
Oh, that's the Flyer. Oh, sorry.
No. This game, the Edmonton Oilers are.
I skipped a game.
Huh?
I skipped a game. I skipped over the Oilers Panthers. So I went to the game after.
Yeah, Edmonton is in Florida to play the Panthers. The Oilers got 1 and the Panthers got 4.
Hey, you're on pace for record dingers right now, by the way.
This is great. What was my predictions for this game here?
I think you said Flyers. I can't remember. You either said regulation or shootout. I don't think you said overtime.
Oh, crap.
Well, I don't think I could go back, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, yeah. In overtime for the Desert Dogs and the Philly Flyers at Wells Fargo Center. The Flyers got 5 and the Desert Dogs got 4. Held them off, thank God. Shane Gostisbehere with the overtime winner. It was a great goal. Speaking of overtime, what is their names?
Well, you got one name.
I got one name. In Bell Center, Les Canadiens de Montreal host the Buffalo Senators.
There you go. Again, if you don't know what we're talking about, whatever.
Go by the city name.
Yes, we go by the city name for Ottawa and Buffalo, because numbnuts over here, the Buffalo...
Confused them up one day.
The Sabres and the Senators were playing, and he said the Buffalo Senators and the Ottawa Sabres.
Wait a minute. That's backwards.
But we'll roll with it, so that's our new inside joke. The Buffalo Senators and the Ottawa Sabres.
So the Buffalo Senators...
Whatever city, that's the team name.
Got 6 in overtime, and Les Canadiens de Montreal got 5.
Speaking of 5.
It was great. Speaking of 5, this was a great game.
Speaking of the Ottawa Sabres.
The Ottawa Sabres. They hosted the Vegas Golden Knights in Canadian Tire Center, and the Sabres got 3, and the Vegas Golden Knights got 5. Marc-Andre the McFlurry Machine records the shutout, and Craig Bluetooth gets the loss.
Ooh. You just lost a dinger.
What'd I do?
How can you have 3 goals and record a shutout?
Did I say record a shutout?
Yeah, you did.
I meant to say records the loss. Oops.
That's still wrong. Fleury recorded the win.
For Craig Bluetooth records the loss.
I know, but you said Marc-Andre Fleury records the shutout.
This game...
Jeez, you're saying Buffalo Senators, Sabres are getting them all mixed up.
Yeah.
Jeez, give him 5 more minutes, we're going to get them all fired up.
Yeah, are we ever?
That's what I do to my dad, get them all fired up.
About you know what.
Yeah. Get him going late at night, get them all fired up. I'm just going to take the next shot. He said that to my time. We're arguing about something. I don't remember what we're arguing. It's probably something stupid. He's like, now take me an extra hour to go to bed. You got me all fired up.
Nice, that'll teach him. Alright, gonna have to take his chill pills. Oh, wait, Brian France took them all.
Oh, man.
That deserves a...
And you get your dinger back.
Nice.
Alright.
Here we go. Back to the scores.
Crap, I always do that. All right.
The New York Islanders are in Tampa Bay to play the Lightning, and then as the Lightning host the Islanders, and they got 2 goals from Josh Bailey. He scored them both, but the Tampa Bay Lightning won again. As always, as they've been doing for a while, tearing it up, they got 4. The Carolina Hurricanes, Scott Darling, went up against the Chicago Blackhawks in United Center in Chicago. The Hawks got 3, and the Hurricanes barely hang on to top them. They got 4.
Woo!
This is a great game. The San Jose Sharks are in Texas to play the Stars. The Stars got 4 goals from Devon Shore twice, Giovanni Smith once, and Tyler Seguin once. They got 4, and they barely hang on to beat the Sharks. They only got 3. The Minnesota Wild are in LA to play the Kings. The Wild got 3, and the Kings got 1.
Friday, November 9th, the Maple Leafs play the Devils, and they win 6-1.
They delivered a serious paddling.
Okay. This had to be a good game. The Blue Jackets play the Capitals, and the Blue Jackets just squeak out of it 2-1.
Yeah, I saw that game. It was great.
The Red Wings play the Rangers, and they win in overtime 3-2, courtesy of Dylan Larkin. That was a beauty too.
With 5 seconds left.
That was a beauty. Yeah, set up by Athanasiou. Oh, it was gorgeous.
It was great.
It's great. The Blues shut out the Sharks 4-0. The Jets beat the Avalanche 5-2, and the Wild on their tear in the California West, amidst all the smoke and flames, win against the Ducks 5-1.
Sucks.
The Canucks and the Buffalo Senators
are back at it again.
Jeepers. The Senators win 4-3 in a shootout. This is pretty good. Flyers beat the Hawks 4-0. Predators and Stars. Predators win 5-4 in overtime.
I can't stand that.
Why?
Cause Dallas I saw the highlights of that game. They put up a really good fight. But I know Smashville deserved it more, but it was just, oh gosh, dang it.
No, Johansson scored 17 seconds into the third.
Yep.
And then Weber scored like a minute and 45 later. So.
Mm-hmm.
The Beaches beat the Maple Leafs 5-1. The Canadiens beat the Golden Knights 5-4. The Ottawa Sabres beat the Lightning 6-4. A lot of 4s going on here.
Speaking of 4,
the Panthers beat the Islanders 4-2. And speaking of 4 again, oh wait, wrong 4. The other team, we don't even care about that game. Speaking of 4 again,
yeah, for everybody, woo!
The Red Wings beat the Hurricanes 4-3 in a shootout, courtesy of
Frans Nielsen.
Oh, what a beaut that was!
I also have another fun fact to add to that. Frans Nielsen, when he got that shootout goal. It was his
49th. Yeah.
It was his 50th career shootout goal for the most in NHL history.
49th.
Oh, 49th?
I think it was 49th. Unless I had the wrong statistic on TV, they said he had 48 career shootout goals.
Oh.
They might have had it wrong. I don't know. Look that up, would you? Look it up, stats, man. Speaking of 4 again, the Rangers beat the Blue Jackets 5-4 in a shootout. Oh, this had to have been
sucks.
The battle of goalies. The Calgary Flames back at it again against the Kings. 1-0 Flames. Oh,
I saw the highlights of that game. It was great.
Goalie battle, man. Sunday, while you look it up, I'll read this off. Wild beat the Blues 3-2. The Panthers beat the Ottawa Sabres 5-1. The Yotes, coming back from a serious paddling, beat the Capitals back at it 4-1. Jets beat the Devils 5-2. The Beaches beat the Golden Knights 4-1. The Sharks beat the Flames to cool them off 3-1, and the Avalanche beat the Oilers once again. It is a score of 4-1. My God, the hell's going on? All right, what you reading there, Skipper?
It is 48. You're right. It is 48.
Well, it should be 49 now.
Oh. 49, whatever. He's got the most shootout goals in NHL history.
Yeah.
Frans Nielsen. Who would have thought? What are the least popular players in the league? What are we on to now?
Scheduling for Wednesday.
Sunday?
Wednesday. Schedules for Wednesday.
Did we finish reading off the score? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scheduling for Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wednesday, we got the St. Louis Blues are in United Center for one of the battles of the Central Division to play the Hawks at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN, the Little Boy Network.
What?
Huh?
The what?
You say NBC is the Big Boy Network, so I say NBCSN. That makes it the Little Boy Network.
Oh, hell. Yeah, pretty much.
Next game. This is gonna be a great game right here. The Washington Capitals come in Winnipeg to play the Jets. That's gonna be a good game right there. 8 p.m. Eastern. Next, you got the Boston Beaches go in Colorado and Pepsi Center to play the Avalanche at 10 p.m. Eastern.
It is 49.
It is 49. Yep, you're right. I do that. Here we go. We got a classic Pacific Division matchup between the Anaheim Ducks in Vegas to play the Golden Knights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on the Little Boy Network.
I like it. I'm going to choose the Blues
Thursday.
over the Hawks.
Thursday.
I'm going to choose the Blues over the Hawks.
Oh, predictions. I also have that.
This is a good game.
This is going to be a great game. The Capitals and the Jets. That's an awesome
Jets because they're at home.
Me too. I have that. Go Mark Scheifele, go. I need him to get a hat trick for my fantasy team so I can kick butt.
No, get injured.
No! Don't pull a Matthews.
Obviously, Avalanche over the Beaches.
Semyon Varlamov records the shutout, 22-0.
Oh. And I'm going to choose the Knights over the Ducks because the Knights are at home.
Go Ducks, go.
Figured. All right, Thursday. Thursday be like... Battle in New York.
Between the Rangers and the Islanders.
And it's a free game, so that means a free dinger. All right. Devils, Flyers, another battle of the East Coast.
Nice.
Lightning, another team in Pennsylvania,
at Dumpster Fire Arena.
Panthers versus the Blue Jackets.
In Nationwide Arena.
Yep. Red Wings versus the the Ottawa Sabres.
In Canadian Tire Center.
Excuse me. Canucks versus the Wild at 8 p.m. Canadiens versus the Flames at 9 p.m. Preds and Yotes at 9 p.m.
We got the Battle of the Beasts.
Yeah. Stop it. Maple Leafs and Sharks at 10:30 p.m. There's a lot of good games today.
Good.
Rangers, Isles, man.
I have the Isles.
You do? Okay, I'll take the Rangers then.
Go Flyers, go.
I'll take the Flyers. Lightning, obviously.
I also have the Tampa Bay Lightning. Andrei Vasilevsky records the shutout, 1-0.
Good. I need it for my fantasy.
Oh shit! No!
Well, you don't want him to lose.
Somebody score for the Penguins but lose.
This is a good game right here. Panthers, Jackets.
Wait a minute. Instead of putting Andrei Vasilevsky in, put in Louis Domingue.
No!
Yeah, they're back up. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Jackets.
I also have the Jackets. Go Jackets.
Obviously, the Red Wings
I also have
both of my predictions.
I also have that.
Both biased and truthful?
Yeah.
Well, that means they're going to lose.
This is a great game. The red-hot Minnesota Wild and the upcoming and rookie Vancouver Canucks that are on a tear.
Jeez,
Canucks, go.
I wish I would have taken Pedersen for my freaking fantasy.
Elias Pedersen.
He's got 17 points and 10 goals.
Freaking A, dude. Just a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. Granlund's doing pretty good. He's got 10 goals and 18 points.
That's also pretty good. Go Canucks, go.
I'll choose the Flames or the Canadiens, mostly because I don't care for the Canadiens. Should have chosen Mac Domi he's a dish master, 21 points, 9 goals. Dish master.
I have the Canadiens. They're gonna put out the fire.
Preds over the Yotes.
I also have that.
Cannot stop the Predators.
I just say.
Laughs over the Barracuda.
Yes, go Laughs, go. I need him for my fantasy team.
All right, Friday.
I get to read Fridays. Go do it. Oh my! This first game right here. The Boston Beaches come to Texas to play my very own Dallas Stars at 8 p.m. Eastern on a metric butt ton of different networks.
Yeah, good lord.
Yeah, it's so many.
Person in Antarctica will be able to see this game.
Hey, we got a good game right here. The Buffalo Senators are in Winnipeg to play the Jets at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next, scroll down. The LA Kings come in to United Center to play the Chicago Hawks at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, this is a great game right here. The East and the West collide. East for the Washington Capitals come to the West in Colorado at Pepsi Center to play the Avalanche at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a fun game to watch. St. Louis Blues go to Vegas to play the Golden Knights. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll also be another good game.
They're going to gamble and see if they can win. Alright, anyways.
That's nice. The Toronto Maple Leafs are on a tear to play my Anaheim Ducks at Honda Center at 10 p.m. Eastern. And that is it. For the first game, predictions.
Stars.
I also have the Dallas Stars. Anton Hudobin is going to go up against his former team and record the shutout 69-0.
Jets versus Sabres.
You mean Senators?
Yeah.
I also have the Winnipeg Jets.
I'm going to choose the Jets, too. I have to be truthful in this one. I got to say the Blackhawks are going to win.
Yep, I also have that.
We don't choose the Hawks often, but that's a game I'm going to choose the Hawks.
Yeah, because the Kings are just...
garbage.
They are
garbage.
Right now.
I'll choose the Avalanche over the Capitals.
I also have that. The battle of those two first lines is going to be outstanding.
It's going to be nuts.
My gosh.
Well, that's if that's if they both show up.
Yeah.
Knights over the Blues.
Go Blues, go.
And Laughs over the Ducks.
Go Ducks, go.
Biased?
Yes.
Truthful?
Maple Laughs.
Yeah. Alright, that's all we got for exciting. Time for fantasy. And in fantasy, I kicked someone's major ass here. Holy hell, alright?
Yeah, holy sucks and we forgot two other scores.
Oh, you can read them off now. I'm going to do the difference between our two scores.
Calculate the difference. Here we go. The Grand Rapids Griffins and the Toledo Walleye. Here we go. Grand Rapids Griffins. Go Griffs, go. On Thursday and Saturday, the Grand Rapids Griffins went to MTS Place to play the Manitoba Moose. Both of them were in Manitoba. The first one, Thursday, November 8th, they won 4-1. And on Saturday, they lost 2-6. No goaltending involved whatsoever. So their record is 6 wins, 6 losses, and 1 shootout loss. They're 3-1-0-1 at home, and they're 3-5 on the road. And then their win percentage is .500. They're 20th in the league right now. And they are back at home. They're gonna build some momentum here. Wednesday at home to play the Rockford Ice Hogs at 11 in the morning. That's Eastern.
School game.
Yep. Friday at home to play the Ontario Reign at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Saturday, they're going to have a rematch with the Manitoba Moose not to conclude the homestand, but to conclude the weekend. It's also at 7 p.m. Eastern. It should be good. And that'll do it for the Griffins. But yours truly, the Toledo Walleye. They played the Kalamazoo Wings in Kalamazoo on Friday. And Sunday, they were in Brampton to play the Beast. Let me read the game recaps here. In Kalamazoo. Let's see. The score was the Toledo Walleye got 5 and the Kalamazoo Wings got 2 to extend their winning streak to 7 games. And on Sunday, they played the Brampton Beast. The Brampton Beast got 6. And the Toledo Walleye got 8. Not only did they decide to get 8 goals, but they also did it to get 8 wins in a row. There was no goaltending involved whatsoever in this game, but now you would think with 8 wins in a row, they're the best team in the league. They are not. You know that new team I told you about not too long ago? The Newfoundland Growlers. They're the newest team that just came into the league. This year, they're the #1 team in the ECHL right now. Can you believe that?
Jeez.
I know. But the thing is, they've played 6 more games than the Walleye. That's the thing. Let's see. Today is Monday. This will be recorded, or this episode will come up on Tuesday. Tuesday at 10:45 in the morning, they're in Wheeling to play the Nailers. Thursday, they're finally back at home for once to play a rematch with the Kalamazoo Wings. They will conclude the weekend on Saturday at home again against their all-time, their biggest rivals, the Fort Wayne Comets, and that'll do it. Toledo Walleye. They've won 8 in a row. I believe their record is now 9-1-1. They're tearing it up out there, let me tell you.
No kidding. All right. Fantasy B-wise. This kid over here finally lost his first matchup.
Sucks.
To yours truly. And he didn't just lose. He got whooped. Mr. over here got 298.2 points. And I got 373.3. A difference of 75.1 points. Yeah,
that's what I get for that.
Yeah, that's a paddling. And not only did I beat you, you're actually the worst this week out of all 4 of us.
Oh, sucks.
I was the best, only by 1.1 over your bot.
Oh, sucks, eh?
And your bot smoked my bot. So, yeah. Oh, this is funny. So, me and my bot have opposite records, and your bot have opposite records. Your bot won his first matchup, and you lost yours. Because you're 4-1, he's 1-4. I'm 2-3, and my bot's 3-2. Jeez.
Sucks. You know,
this game.
1.1 points, Rasm Frasm.
Yeah, now I'm going up against your bot again.
And I go up against your bot.
So let me do some things, because Klingberg's on the frickin' injury reserve. Great.
Oh, SOB.
Hedman's not on the injury reserve. So let's put you back into defenseman, because I need 4 defensemen. And yeah, perfect. That is a perfect switcheroo. Save the damn changes. Woo! So, okay, I only have 3 games.
3?
2, 3.
I only have 1.
I got 2. Really, because Arvidsson's on the injury reserve again. He just came off the injury reserve on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And he's going back on it today.
Oh, nice.
In the game, he got slashed.
Yeah, up against Anaheim tonight, right?
Yeah, up against him. He got slashed on Saturday, went into the boards, and is out with an upper body injury. Great.
Oh.
And Klingberg just had surgery on his hand. He's going to be out 4 weeks.
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's like Austin Matthews all over again.
Jeez.
Oh, and guess who has Philip Forsberg and Roman Josi on their team? Dang.
Come on.
Straight.
Ducks.
No.
You get 0 points. No, they get 0 goals. No, yes.
Mother F, man.
Well, I got Ryan Ellis, so.
Well, then.
I also got Patty Kane. Ooh, I should probably put Patty Kane in.
Patty Kane.
He's tearing it up. But the thing is, he gives me, no fantasy points, though. What is he? He is a right winger.
He is.
Who do I take off the right wing, though? Because.
Who's your other options?
I either take off Tarasenko or Mikko Rantanen off the right wing.
Ooh. Probably Tarasenko.
Well, let's see.
Because Rantanen's doing the
Rantanen,
best.
6 goals, 20 assists, dish master. And Tarasenko's 6 goals, 8 assists. Yeah, I'll take off. And then Patty Kane is, tearing it up. He's got 12 goals, 9 assists. So, let's throw out Patty Kane and put Tarasenko on the bench. I'm keeping out Claude Drew. Claude Drew is freaking giving me the points, man.
Yeah.
It's nuts. So I'll put start active players for the rest of week 6, and woo!
We are all set for fantasy.
So, all right.
Now, wait a minute.
Because when you hit start active player, the things will shift the players around for us.
Before we get into the NHL news, I forgot to announce one last thing here.
What is that?
The Flint Firebirds. We know all about them.
Mm-hmm.
The Flint Firebirds, Friday, November 9, and Saturday, November 10, they had back-to-back games in Flint at Dordt Federal Credit Union Event Center.
It's a hell of a name.
A mouthful for the arena name.
Okay.
On Friday, they played that would be the number 2 team in the OHL right now, the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. On Friday, November 9, the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds got 2, and the Flint Firebirds got 4 for their very first win of the season. They're finally doing something right. Even though it was back-to-back games. Oh, I misread. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where was their other win? Oh, yeah, by the way, they didn't get 1. They got 2. Where was it? Oh, that was their second win. It was against Sault Ste. Marie. On Wednesday, November 7, their first win, they played the Sarnia Sting. They're just as bad as the Firebirds. Dang near. The Sarnia Sting got 4. And the Flint Firebirds got 7 for their first win of the season. They played dang near back-to-back games, but it was at home. And beat the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. The number 1 team in the OHL is the Ottawa 67s. 17 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime losses for 36 points. Hoary sheep, they're tearing it up.
Jeez.
And then the Saginaw Spirit are 10th. They got a record of 10-7-1-1. And that'll do it for scores. So we have some good news. The Flint Firebirds finally won 1. Not 1, but 2.
All right. Well, speaking of news, we'll move on to
news. Move on to news. 3 stars of the week. Third star of the week. Yours truly. One of my favorites, Claude Giroux. He got third star of the week.
He gave me like 62 fantasy points or something like that.
No, I know. Blake Wheeler. Who's got Blake Wheeler?
Nobody, I think. No, I think it's one of the bots do.
One of the bots have Blake Wheeler. He got second star.
Your bot does.
I think so. And the first star of the week goes to David Pasta Sauce.
All right. The Rangers, Buchnevich. Yep. Buchnevich, I got that right. Out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken thumb. Ow.
He's fine. Tape it up. Get back in there.
Jeez. Just think about this.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks for a broken thumb.
No. Campbell out 4 to 6 weeks for the Kings, who sustained a meniscus tear.
That ain't right.
Jeez. That will require surgery.
Oh! Yeah. Jonathan Quick, time to step up.
Wait. I got a sound effect for that. Where's that? No! There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Seattle expansion vote by NHL on track for next month, although the arena may not be ready for the 2020-2021 season. Darn. That's right. Just go on the road till it's done. That's what the Rangers did when they remodeled Madison Square Garden. They went on the road for like their first 20 games.
Wow.
So, but then they played like 15 games at home in a row. It was ridiculous. But,
yeah.
And I saw something else in here I thought was pretty groovy.
Martin Brodeur, Hall of Fame.
Of course.
Well, you would think he deserves it for being the most winningest goaltender in NHL history.
Yeah.
You would
Cup
think.
or not, I mean, that's, The World Cup in 2020 being discussed by the NHL and NHL Players Association.
Nice. That'll be fun.
The caveat to having a World Cup in the fall of 2020 is need for labor certainty at the time, which is part of the ongoing discussions with the NHLPA. Our position is we don't want to hold it if there is labor uncertainty, meaning if you have it in the fall of 2020, what kind of happens in the fall?
What kind of happens?
What happens in the fall of every year?
What happens in the fall every year for what?
The NHL.
Start of a new season.
The NHL in general.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless it says, we need our labor certainty to play it. It didn't work so long in 2004 when we tried that. Nah, no kidding, man.
Yeah, hello, McFly.
The current collective bargaining agreement expires following the 2021-2022 season, but the league and the NHLPA can trigger a reopening of CBA negotiations in September of 2019, which could lead to the expiry of the current CBA following the 2019-20 season. Some Daily guy. Oh, Bill Daly, NHL Deputy Commissioner. Yeah, he's a pretty popular dude, I guess. Said the NHL and NHLPA need to reach an agreement by the end of January or at the latest to either waive their CBA reopening rights in September 2019 or push the deadline back if they want to have enough time to plan and execute a World Cup in 2020. If they were to do a World Cup in 2020 in the fall, they'd have to push back the start of the NHL season.
Yup.
That, or they start it, and then they do like what they did with the Olympics. They had put in an Olympic break.
Yeah.
So you do one of two things. You either start the season earlier, go I don't know what the current lookup. If it's going to happen in September, you don't start the season in August. But if it's currently in September, then you have to push the season back about 3 weeks. No big deal there. But if it's in like October, November, start the regular season about a month before the World Cup. Then have the proper amount of weeks, off, like it's an Olympic break. The problem is in 2020 is the Summer Olympics, so that's not a problem.
Yep.
So I was gonna say, because they're not gonna do they wouldn't do the Olympic break and then the World Cup break in the same year, because that would push the end of the regular season in almost May. So I would say, I don't know when the current looking of the World Cup is.
Yep.
In 2020, I don't know when it's looking to happen. So the World Cup of Hockey in 2016 was played in Toronto and featured 6 national teams as well as 2 mixed teams, Team North America and Team Europe. Team North America was made up of the best players 23 years old or younger from the U.S. and Canada. Team Europe was made up of top players from European countries that were not already represented in the World Cup, i.e. Sweden, Finland, Czech Republic, and Russia. Canada defeated Team Europe in 2 games to win the gold medal. Shocker. Daly said the NHL is also interested in staging an international event similar to the golf's Ryder Cup. But that's part of a larger international schedule. It still hopes to work out with the NHLPA. The NHL did not send players to the 2018 Pyeongchang Olympics, obviously, after participating in the previous 5 Winter Games. There is no current agreement for players to attend the 2022 Beijing Olympics. So, see, I didn't mind with NHL players not going to the Olympics.
Yep.
Because the whole point of the Olympics was people went there that weren't paid.
Yep.
You don't have professionals going there. You had, the only people that went there, pretty much when people go there, the only thing you're getting paid on is incentives. When they're sponsored by Gatorade or Nike or something.
Yep.
Or you say over there, Nike. No, Nike.
Yeah, hello, McFly.
The Coyotes are showing early improvement. I didn't know this. The defense for the Coyotes has allowed second fewest goals in the NHL.
Huh?
The Coyotes' defense has allowed the second fewest amount of goals in the NHL.
Really?
They have the lowest goals against in the NHL right now.
Hot dang.
Yeah.
But then they get shut out and lose all the time.
Yeah, right? Well, they're
still bad.
Once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad. They're not good,
right now.
They're not bad.
Right now, yeah.
A tentative non-class settlement reached in the concussion injury litigation. I still think that's dumb. How can you play in the NHL and not realize you can have possible concussions?
Mm-hmm.
You were dumb. Maybe they forgot to play in the NHL. Too many concussions. I don't know. I saw one other thing, I believe. Where was it at? Where was it at? Come on. Hey, look for me. Would you do as I think, not as I say? Where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? No kidding. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is a good on this day, man, for November 12th. Oh, I can't find it. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, jeepers.
It's gone now.
Okay. Alright, you got anything else to add there, Skip?
Not a dang thing.
Alright, here's a really good on this day, man. On this day, November 12th, guess what hockey arena opened?
November 12th?
November 12th. 1931. Not too many arenas were built back then, man. Come on. Probably one of the most famous NHL arenas ever.
Oh, the Bell Center? What?
Oh, wait, wrong thing. We lost 3 dingers for that one.
Lost 3 dingers.
Where did the Montreal play before the Bell Center?
Where did they play?
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I can't remember.
The Montreal Forum.
The Montreal Forum?
Yeah, the Forum. F-O-R-U-M.
I don't think... I've heard of that word before, but I've never heard that they played there before.
Never heard that they played there before. Hold on. Montreal Forum opened in... Where is it at? 1920. It opened in 1924.
Hot dang.
And it closed in 1996. Come on, man. My amazing part is they broke ground on June 24th, 1924, and it opened on November 29th, 1924. They built the damn thing in like 5 months. Holy crap. It's nuts. Maple Leaf Gardens, by the way.
Oh, great.
November 12th, Maple Leaf Gardens.
Great.
First NHL game is played in Maple Leaf Gardens. Jeez, I wish I was right now. An opening night crowd of 13,233, the largest ever to attend a hockey game up to that time. Pays anywhere from 95 cents general admission to $2.75 for best seats in the house. Man, I wish that was it right now.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Obviously, unfortunately, the Maple Leafs lost 2-1 against the Blackhawks. The Maple Leafs played the Gardens until their move to the Air Canada Centre, also known as the Scotiabank Centre, in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
In 1942, God, I'm going to butcher his name, Goudelin.
I've never heard of that.
A 16-year-old forward becomes the youngest player in the NHL history when he plays for the Boston Beaches in a 3-1 loss at Maple Leafs.
Hey!
At the Maple Leafs Gardens.
Hey! And how old was he?
16.
Hot dang.
So that'll never happen in a day because you need to be 18 to
You
play
need to
in
be
the NHL.
18 to be drafted.
Yep. Goudelin plays 10 seasons with the Bruins, the Red Wings, and Blackhawks, scored 107 goals in 519 NHL games. That's not bad. And coaches the Bruins from 72 to 74, and the Kansas City Gauchos from 74 to 76. In 1983, Wayne Gretzky gets his 20th NHL hat trick and sets up 2 other goals to help Edmonton to a 7-3 victory against the Red Wings at Joe Louis Arena.
Mo frickin' foe, dude.
The Oilers set a team record since broken with their 8th consecutive victory. Esa Tekkanen, sets an NHL record for the fastest 2 shorthanded goals during the 6-2. Speaking of the Oilers win in Toronto. Tekkanen scores at 10:44 of the first period and again at 10:56.
And speaking of the Toronto Maple Leafs,
in 2005, the Atlanta Thrashers set a single-game franchise record for goals with a 9-0 win against the Carolina Hurricanes.
that's pretty good.
That's paddling.
That is
also
paddling.
ending the Carolina's 9-game winning streak.
Oh, that just really deserves a...
No kidding. Speaking of Ilya Kovalchuk, he scores twice for Atlanta. The loss is the worst for the Hurricane Saints. Jeez, I almost sound Canadian. Since moving from Hartford in '97.
Nice.
In 2009, here's a throwback.
Here we go.
Thomas Vokoun.
Of the Smashville Predators.
How about the Florida Panthers?
Oh, Thomas Vokoun was in 2003 for the Predators, and he played with 2009 the Florida Panthers.
Has a perfect night against the Beaches in TD Garden, making 40 saves through overtime and 4 more in the shootout before Corey Stillman's goal makes him a 1-0 winner.
That is pretty good.
No kidding. Vokoun is at his best in the second period when Boston outshoots Florida 19-1. Sounds like Carolina against Detroit.
Yeah.
This past weekend. It's Vokoun's 3rd shutout in 4 starts after being 1-7-1 in the beginning of the season. Speaking of the Red Wings, in 2016, Carey Price becomes the first goaltender in NHL history to win his first 10 games in a season. Price makes 25 saves in Montreal's 5-0 win against the Red Wings at the Bell Center.
Great.
It is Price's 13th consecutive win, including his final 3 decisions of the previous season, and his 38th NHL shutout.
And not only did he go on a tear, but he is the losingest goaltender in Montreal Canadiens history.
Is he actually?
He is. I kid you not.
That's great. That's great stuff.
So that deserves a...
Yeah.
It's great.
That
it?
Yeah, I'm not going to go back any more days. Alright, with that, we'll move. Yeah, I'm not going to go back more days than that.
We'll now move on to...
We'll now move on to... Oop, crap, hit the right button. Trivia, man. All right, trivia. You can go first because I went first last time with the other thing.
Trivia. All right. So, you know how last episode I had who scored the very first goal in Minnesota Wild franchise history?
Yeah, I can't remember who that was now.
Marian Gaborik.
Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of Marian Gaborik.
Oh, jeez.
It was him. Who was the NHL hockey player that scored the last goal at Mick Nichols Sports Arena and the very first goal at Pepsi Center?
So that would have been the move from where Colorado played before Pepsi Center was built in Denver.
Yep.
Last goal and then first goal?
Yeah, first goal in the first goal scored at Pepsi Center. Who scored it?
When did they go to Pepsi Center?
I don't know.
Look that up. Second, help me narrow it down. I would assume it's when they shortly moved after they moved to Denver, which would have been in 95 or 96. So they probably moved in like 96, 97?
1999.
Okay. 99. So that would have been a year they won a cup.
That is incorrect.
99.
The Dallas Stars won the cup in 99. The Avalanche won the cup in 2001 and 2004.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, shit with resin frazin.
I had them flipped around by accident.
Oops.
2004. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay.
1999.
Give me a hint.
Currently retired, age 42, born February 14, 1976 in Czechoslovakia. 6'0", 190 pounds, right winger, right-handed shot. I believe Joe Sakic was the captain of these guys during the time. Drafted 87th overall in the 1994 NHL entry draft by the Quebec Nordiques. His playing career is from 1993 to 2013. He retired in 2013. Played with the Colorado Avalanche his whole entire life, except for some other team in Czechoslovakia, for whatever league that is. His number that he played for the Colorado Avalanche his whole time without changing is, yours truly, 23 is his number.
Ooh, Forsberg.
Forsberg?
Forsberg. Good guess.
That was an amazing guess.
What number was he? He was a low number, wasn't he?
23.
No, what number was Forsberg? He was a low number.
Peter Forsberg?
Peter Forsberg.
I will now stop the timer at 25 seconds left.
Because I swear he was under 30. His number is under 30.
Peter Forsberg's number was 21.
Oh, I was really close then.
Not 20, not 21, but 23.
My next guess is Claude Lemieux. Another guess. He was close in that range.
The timer will start with 25 seconds after I give you his initials. His initials is M-H.
M-H?
M-H. Not M-F, M-H. 20 seconds.
M-F.
In the 2010-2011 season for the Colorado Avalanche, he had 22 goals.
M-H?
Yeah.
Who was it?
The first ever player to score the very first ever goal at Pepsi Center was currently retired MH is his initials, Milan Hajduk. Please tell me you've heard of him.
I've heard of him, but...
Yep, that was him.
I've heard of him, but I don't feel bad over not guessing him. I've only heard him a handful of times.
Right. Dang.
All right.
Well, that's pretty good. Anyway, all right, Ed, you're up.
What NASCAR driver has the most consecutive wins in a row, and at what number?
Oh, sheep. I mean,
The only reason why I asked what number is because you should get the name.
Get the name. Who has the most consecutive NASCAR wins?
Most wins in a row.
Most wins in a row. Initials. Crap.
RF. Right fist. I mean, you should get the name.
Who's got the most consecutive wins?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, but there's so many famous drivers, though. I don't know which one to guess. That's the thing.
But you should still get the name. I mean, I'm kind of giving you a hint.
Okay.
You should get the name.
Yeah. When was this guy's career?
A long time.
Okay. A long time ago.
Not a long time ago. His career was long. It was a long time. His career overall was long.
Then let me guess, Richard Petty?
That part's right.
Oh, there we go.
Now, how many in a row?
How many consecutive wins does Richard Petty have in a row? I'm going to guess 8. F. Higher or lower?
It was close.
7. 9. Mother truck.
All out of guesses.
Oh, mofo.
10.
Dang it.
10 wins in a row.
Hot dang.
In
what year? I have
1967.
Oh my gosh.
He won 10 in a row.
Hot
He also
dang.
has the most all-time wins at Daytona. I also at 10. So, yeah, his racing career was from 58
to 80 something.
92.
Oh wow.
His first race was in 1958, and his last race was in 1992. So yeah, that's why a long time.
Yeah, just a little bit.
35 years.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, we will now move on to.
Yes, we will now move on to leading in Sarge.
Yours truly, what I've been waiting for, NASCAR.
All right, NASCAR, they were at ISM Raceway, as I like to call it, Phoenix International Raceway. Let me see here. We'll go through the thing first. So, the Shrub wins the race, unfortunately.
Sucks.
I know. The race was 312 laps for 312 miles, also known as 500 kilometers. That's why it's called the Can-Am 500. Let me see. I believe Kevin Harvick was on the pole.
As always, typical.
With a speed of outrageous 139.34 miles an hour.
Hot dang.
Stupid fast.
Yeah.
For Phoenix. Time of the race took 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 20 seconds. The margin of victory was just over half a second. Stage one top 10 was Chase, Blaney, Hamlin, Big Bush, Keselowski, Larson, Little Bush, Eric Jones, Bowman, and Austin.
I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I'm out Dylan.
Stage 2 top 10 was the Shrub, Keselowski, MTJ, Harvick, I'm going to say Keselowski, Larson, Austin, Chase, Blaney, William Byron, and the 10 of Eric Almirola. Okay, your finishing order was, this is your top 10, being the Shrub, Keselowski, Larson, Almirola, Harvick, McMurray, Kenseth, Dillon, Byron, and Bubba Wallace. 11th through 20th in this order is Ryan Rocketman Newman, AJ Umdinger. Guess who's in 13th?
Who finished in 13th? Let me go with Let's try... Oh, jeez. Who finished in 13th in the race? Come on. Let's try Jimmy Johansson.
Ooh, no.
Dang it.
Dennis Hamlin.
Mofo, it was Dennis Hamlin.
14th was MTJ.
15th, was that Jimmy Johansson? That's better.
Yeah, you're off by a couple positions.
Darn. Nab.
Let me see here. 16th, Michael McDowell. 17th, Eric Jones. Chris Boucher, Ty Dillon, and David Reagan round out the top 20. 21st through 30th was DiBenedetto, Smith, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Cole Witt, Landon Castle, DJ Kennington, Cody Ware, Paul Menard, Alex Bowman. And 31st through 39th, Tanner Berryhill, the Big Bush. Guess who's in 33rd, which is 1.5 times 22.
Which is Joey Joey... No, wait a minute. It's got to be someone who's got a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it JJ Jelly?
Recky Stenhouse.
It was Recky Stenhouse.
Recky Stenhouse.
Speaking of wrecking,
he was in an accident too. Recky Stenhouse.
That's why we sat there and laughed.
Blaney was 34th. Clip with a P. Boyer. The Mexican 36th. Logano 37th. JJ
Jelly
38th. And Mr. Timmy Hill was dead nuts last in 39th. There was 10 cautions for 61 laps. Stage 1, a spin in turn 1 of Joey Logano. Then you had an incident with the 14, sorry. I cut a left rear, I think, and went up into the wall. Then you had stage 2. Then you had the 97 spin. Then you had the 38 spin. Then you had a Recky Stenhouse spin. Then you had a red flag because you put fluid everywhere. It means you're going to do it right.
Yep.
Then you had the big accident, the big mess up here of Chase, Kurt Busch, Dennis Hamlin, and the 88 of Alex Bowman on the backstretch, also known as the old front stretch of Phoenix. Then you had an incident with the 88 because he blowed up and he had put oil on his tires and he spun. That caused another red flag for about 6 minutes.
Great.
And then you had the 97 once again do some oopsies near the end of the race. There was 15 lane changes among 8 drivers. Harvick, Chase, Blaney, Big Bush, MTJ, Keselowski, the Shrub, and Jones. Next race is November 18th, 2018 at Homestead Miami Speedway. It is the last race of the 2018 season.
For the championship. Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Happy Harvick, and the Shrub are the final 4. I am skipping my late Sunday night activities to watch that race. Gonna sit down, eat a big old bowl of popcorn with my dad, and listen to my daddy yell at the TV.
No, what are you doing?
Mother! This TV, son of a...
You're just like walking down the street, all you see a TV. Come out, throw it out the window. Stupid thing!
My mom, what the was that?
Logano, Busch, Truex, and Harvick are all in a tied for first place right now because they all start out at 5,000 points.
Mm-hmm.
So, stage wins will do nothing for your points. Playoff points will do nothing for your points. It is all based on
the final
whoever finishes ahead of the other 3.
Yep.
So you could be first in the 2 stages, and second or third in the race, and say Logano finishes 3rd and Harvick finishes 2nd. Even though Logano won the first 2 stages, Harvick would win because he finished ahead of the rest of the 3.
Yep.
So,
stage
points and playoff points and all that good crap, stupid stuff will do nothing for them. Cole Witt, that was his final race in NASCAR, was at Phoenix. He decided to step away.
Yep.
The Phoenix TV ratings as of right now are a 2.1 overnight rating. It is flat from the same number of races for both 2016 and 2017. So, they maintain a 2.1. So.
Jeez, that's bad.
I know. Let me see here.
Gonna sit down and sit on the couch and my dad listen to TV. Oh, nice going, Dennis! Hamlin took them all!
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Earnhardt to drive 9 Xfinity races for Joe Gibbs Racing. Oh, speaking of Xfinity, Ross Chastain will run full-time in the Xfinity Series for cheap, as me and my dad would call him, cheap Ganassi Racing.
Nice.
NASCAR. Okay, so you've heard me say before, NASCAR is ISC and ISC is NASCAR. Now that's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I said this. I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna come to this because I'm just scrolling down the list of news right now. I don't know if I said this before, but Martin Truex Jr. and Cole Pearn are confirmed to join Joe Gibbs Racing next year. I don't know if I said that last week. I can't remember because this doesn't give me dates. But this I know I have not said. So I've said that NASCAR is ISC, ISC is NASCAR. Well, what it really is, NASCAR and ISC are technically their own separate entities.
Yeah.
But they're both owned by the France family.
Yep.
Because Bill France, Big Bill,
mm-hmm.
Big Bill France Sr. started NASCAR, obviously.
Yep.
And then when they built Daytona, he started ISC, International Speedway Corporation, I think, or around that time, or when he built Talladega. I can't remember when ISC started. I think it was with Daytona. That sounds about, if it wasn't with Daytona, then it was with Talladega. Because once he had Talladega, he had a bunch of racetracks he had to keep tabs on. So I think it was Daytona. Because ISC is actually based out of Daytona across the street.
Yep.
Yes, it was founded in 1953.
Yep.
As Bill France Racing Incorporated. So it was founded 5 years after NASCAR. So, and then, okay, so they built, it was founded in 53, and then 57 they signed a contract to use the land for Daytona, and then they built it, a decade later they built Talladega. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, it was pretty much around Talladega that ISC came about. So, they're two separate entities. NASCAR has made a bid to acquire International Speedway Corporation, to put it under the NASCAR name instead of like a zigzag line connected to NASCAR.
Yep.
Well, it wouldn't be connected. It's not directly connected to NASCAR.
Yeah.
So, now, let me ask you this question. What was one of the bigger rumors earlier this year about NASCAR?
The bigger rumors?
Biggest rumor about NASCAR that is supposedly not true right now.
Oh.
Really think back to April, and I'll give you this little money thing.
Oh, what was it?
I don't have a special sign in here.
Crap, what was it?
For sale.
Oh, NASCAR for sale.
Well, that was, we're not really for sale. Now, let me ask you this. Why would NASCAR acquire International Speedway Corporation if the France family still owns both? Why would NASCAR acquire ISC?
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
To make it easier to sell.
Oh, so if they have a new buyer, then they don't have to go through that process of getting ISC.
They don't because ISC will be NASCAR.
Yeah.
So then the buyer wouldn't have to be like, well, we want to buy NASCAR and ISC.
Yep.
They don't have to make two separate purchases, and it would take a lot longer. But if they're just one, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's also, I think, and that's my opinion. I think NASCAR for years have said, okay, we want to sell.
Yep.
We want to sell. We don't want to be, the France family says, we don't want to be part of it anymore. We want to sell. We want to sell out. We don't want to be majority owners anymore.
Yep.
Why NASCAR bought ARCA? So ARCA couldn't buy NASCAR.
Yeah.
Even though ARCA really couldn't buy NASCAR. But with the help of many other people,
Yeah.
ARCA could buy NASCAR.
Yeah, yeah.
With the purchase of ARCA, with most likely the purchase of ISC, because all you have to do is just move accounts.
Yeah. And you're good.
Yeah. It's really shaping into something where NASCAR is going to have a for sale sign on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no reason to acquire ISC. There was no reason to acquire ARCA. There's no reason for any of that crap.
Mm-hmm.
So, NASCAR is looking to sell.
Yeah.
I will say it right now. NASCAR is looking to sell. If they do not, I would say in 5 years, if it doesn't come out that they're for sale, then, okay, shame on me. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trying to be easier on the taxes. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But if in 5 to 6 years they are for sale, I would say I'm one of the few ones to say that they are for sale. They're not on the market, but they're for sale.
Right. And you and I are going to buy it for $6 billion. Yeah. We ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah,
but
hopefully the Mega Millions gets up that high.
Yeah.
We have to get up to $12 billion so we could, get after taxes.
Yeah.
So we'd have to get some financial support.
IRS freaking takes half of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Just about half.
Yeah.
So,
use that money to fix the roads.
No kidding. William Byron has earned NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year.
Nice.
I think that's about it. Let me check my other tab. Now, how good is this? Okay, so you have the big three, and you have the big three in the chase for the championship.
Yeah.
One thing that would ruin this is if Joey Logano won.
Yes.
Because Joey Logano is not part of the big three.
He don't deserve to win that championship.
No, he does not. If anything, the people that deserve it,
is Kevin Happy Harvick.
Harvick or the Shrub.
Yeah.
Because of the number of wins.
Yeah.
And because of the dominant. Now, I don't know where I don't know where they fall in the points because the points are different right now. I'd have to, because they've reset them, so they're going to be different.
Yep.
I'd have to look at the points. If they didn't do all this, the elimination stuff, if they would have just done, regular points, the old points format, still with the stages, obviously, through the rest of the year, none of the elimination, because when they do elimination, all those drivers go up to the next 1,000. Mm-hmm. So they started at like 2,000, then they went to 3,000, then they went to 4,000, now they're up to 5,000.
Yeah.
So, and they would have been in the single thousands. So I wonder where they would have fallen. I don't know. Somebody's probably has it somewhere. I'll probably look at it some other time. So, I mean, then you would see after Homestead, if you would look, then you would look at it. Okay, points wise, this person should have won.
Yeah.
What really happened
like
is this
the old
person,
system.
Yes. What really happened is this person won.
Yeah.
Now, every time they've done that, every time so far that I know of, the person that's won the championship has pretty much deserved it.
Yeah.
They might not necessarily been the leading points person, but they were within the top 3 in points. I mean, if you're in the top 3 of points, you deserve it.
Yeah.
So that's why Martin Truex is in there, because he's in the top 3 in points. So,
and I want him to win and defend his title.
I would like Kevin Harvick to win because I don't want Toyota to win. So.
Oh, jeez.
Great. I like Toyota.
Son of a
beach. Although I wouldn't feel bad. I don't want the Shrub to win.
No. That's the last thing we want. I'd rather have...
Wreck.
Come on, Recky Stenhouse, get in there!
Yeah. What are you doing?
Get him.
He takes out Martin Truex. No! What are you doing? You had one job.
And then the rivalry sparks again with Chase Elliott and Dennis Hamlin, like what happened before with that. Dennis Hamlin takes out Chase Elliott, my dad. Way to go, Hamlin!
Yeah, right.
You
stupid boo. Kick you right now.
My dad flips the couch.
That's great.
Yeah.
Alright, with that, we'll move on to our favorite game.
Who had that number?
Alright, who had that number? I'll go first because you went first last time.
Yep, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Who had...
I don't know.
I don't know either. Who wore the number 22? No.
22?
No.
Nope.
The number 26 for the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh.
In the 1997-1998 season.
Oh, what was his name? 26?
26, I believe. Let me check that. I believe it's number 26.
Here, let me go check that plaque over there.
Cicerelli. Get out of there. He's number 22.
22. I don't know initials.
No, I don't think so.
Hold the phone.
Yes, 26 is correct.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. He is best known as half of the man. Nope. Oh wait, and that one. He was with Detroit in 96, 97, and 97, 98, so that means he would have won the Cup both years with them.
Yeah.
So.
And he was number 26. Crap.
Yep. He also won the 1994 Stanley Cup with the New York Rangers.
Oh, mofo. What was his name?
And the 2002 Stanley Cup champion for Detroit, but as a video coach. He retired after the 99 season.
Oh, great.
He played a total of... In the NHL, he played a total of...
1, 2, 3. Count the number of games he's played.
17 seasons in the NHL.
Hot dang.
He's played 820 games, 80 goals, 82 assists for 162 points in his regular season career. Penalty minutes, 2,519 penalties in minutes.
Oh, 26 is his number?
Mm-hmm.
Crap, if you would have said 24, I would have said Bob Probert.
That would have been a good guess, but no.
No.
Probert didn't play that long. He stopped playing in the early 90s, I think.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, he played 118 games for 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points. Free dinger. And had 231 penalties in minutes.
How many dingers am I up to?
8.
8.
You would have been at...
I am nowhere near 17 for the tie of the record.
He is better known as half of the Bruise brothers. The other being Bob Probert.
Oh, what is his name?
For the Detroit Red Wings. 6 foot, 223 pounds. Born on December 1964. Born on December 21st, 1964 in Saskatchewan. He was selected 88th overall in the 1983 Detroit Red Wings NHL Draft.
I'm gonna be like...
His initials are JK.
JK. JFK. No,
just JK.
Oh, come on.
Actually giving you an extra 10 seconds because I gave you initials late.
JK.
Oh, and I stopped around 3 minutes, 10 seconds. I'm that good. His name, you're going to hate yourself, is Mr. Joe Kosher. Joey Kosher.
I might have heard of him before.
You've heard of him.
Joey Kosher?
Other half of the Bruise Brothers, man. Joey Kosher.
I think I've heard of him before.
Joey Kosher, yeah.
But I was not going to play the sound on that one. Here we go.
He makes occasional cameo appearances playing adult league hockey in Waterford, Michigan, because he still lives in Michigan.
Yep.
In 2013, on New Year's Eve, he appeared in the second game of the NHL Alumni Showdown at Comerica Park, part of the Hockeytown Winter Festival leading up to the 2014 NHL Winter Classic. He wore the number 26 sweater during his playing days, honored by deceased Bruise brother Bob Probert by wearing Probert's number 24 sweater. See, I didn't do Probert because Probert, I mean, if you know Detroit Red Wings, you know Bob Probert.
Yeah.
So, gosh. All right, you're up, Ed.
All right, here we go. Who had...
I have no idea.
The key number today is...
Tell me when you start it so I can start my own.
Okay. The key number is 34.
In hockey, I'm almost 1.5 times 22.
Oh, dang you, SOB. Just a little bit, went a little bit over. A mofo. Not 33, but 34. Who had the number 34 in the 2006-2007 season when the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim won the Stanley Cup for the Calgary Flames? Timer starts now.
Number 34 for the Calgary Flames.
In the 2006-2007 NHL season.
Is he still around?
He retired in the 2012-2013 season when the Hawks won the Cup.
Did he play for the Hawks?
No.
What teams did he play for?
The Calgary Flames and some other teams in some other foreign leagues. In the 2000-2001, 2001-2002, and 2002-2003, those seasons, he played for the San Jose Sharks. But then for the rest of his career, from then on, he played for the Calgary Flames. Born October 26, 1976, age 42. His birthday not too long ago in Finland. He was born 6'2", 187 pounds. His position is a netminder. Catches with his left hand.
Sort of normal goalie.
Yep. He went to the 1995 NHL entry draft and was drafted by the San Jose Sharks. And was drafted 116th overall. Since he played for the Calgary Flames, the San Jose Sharks has not won a Stanley Cup. I believe he is the greatest Calgary Flames goaltender of all time.
That's helpful, because, I'm such a Calgary Flames good fan.
Yep. 600.
So he played for San Jose
from
when was the Flames in Tampa Bay series? That was what year?
The Flames in Tampa Bay series?
Yeah.
For the Stanley Cup Finals?
Yeah.
2004.
That was. I thought you said Colorado won in 2000.
Oh! No, Colorado won it in 2001.
2003. 1 and 3.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Detroit split them. That's right. So, yeah, 2004. So he played for
did the New Jersey Devils win it in 2003? Hold
on. Stop the timers.
Stop the timers here.
We got hit in the fan. All right, hold on.
We have more problems than
Bay.
Bill France has got pills.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
You hear what I said?
Yeah, I got it.
That's pretty good.
On list of Stanley
Cups. Tampa Bay is 2004. Colorado is 2000.
Well, who was 2006? Because Anaheim was 2006, 2007, weren't they?
2007 was Anaheim. 2006 was the only team in Carolina.
Okay.
When they beat the Detroit Red Wings.
So, obviously 2004. 2004, yes, was Tampa Bay. 2003 was New Jersey. 2001 was Colorado.
Yeah, that's it.
Colorado.
Because, 2001 was Colorado.
You had 2001 right, but then you said 2004, and I was like, that don't sound right.
Colorado won in 2001 and
1996.
Yes, that's what I had in mind. Because New Jersey won it in 2000 and 2003. Yeah, 2002 was Detroit Red Wings. 99 was the Mighty Stars of Dallas.
Mm-hmm. So, do you know from 96 through 98, 95 through 98, those 4 Stanley Cup series in a row were all sweeps?
Wow.
4-0.
That's
the
not
Jerseys,
even...
The Devils beat the Red Wings 4-0. The Avalanche beat the Panthers 4-0. The Red Wings beat the Flyers and the Capitals 4-0 in 97-98.
Yep.
There hasn't been another sweep in the finals since 1998.
Back in the Civil War days.
Since Detroit won it. And they were actually, Detroit was the last team to win 2 years in a row before the other team, Pennsylvania, did it at Dumpster Fire. In 2006,
2017.
All right. Anyway, start the timer again.
Ready? Starting now.
All right. So,
the Cleveland Barons were the AHL team for the San Jose Sharks before they went to the San Jose Barracuda back in the 2001-2002 season.
What's his initials?
30 seconds left. His initials is MK. MK. Famous goaltender.
Okay.
Famous goaltender for the Calgary Flames. 623 games played. 319 wins. 213 losses. 71 overtime losses. / shootouts. 36,169 minutes.
What's his first name?
His first name... Oh, geez. Timer ran out anyway.
What's his first name?
His first name is very Finnish. His first name is not Mikko, like Mikko Rantanen, but Mika.
Mika?
His first name is Mika.
It's not... And his last name starts with K?
Starts with a K.
I don't know.
The correct answer is Mika Kiprasov.
That's Kiprasov?
Yep, that's Kiprasov right there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how long he played in Calgary.
The total number of goals against. The total number of goals.
He retired in 2013?
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought he retired in like 2016.
No. That was Jonas Hiller. The total number of goals he's let in over his career is 1,500. The number of shootouts he has.
What's the save percentage?
His career all-time save percentage is .912.
It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
What about goals against average?
That is a 2.49. Not terrible.
So 2.5.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
At a .91 save percentage.
For overall, and it's not like he was on dominant teams
in his career.
It's not like he was on dominant teams, so.
The total number of shutouts he has in his entire career is 44. That's double of 22.
You're just squandering the dingers here. You're up to 9.
IR.
You're not going to break 17 unless you can somehow get 8 and tie in the last 2 minutes here. So, that is the end of our show that I know of. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe down below. If you'd like to help us support so we can put more goodies here, our Patreon page will be down below. If you want to email the show, ihnshow@gmail.com. Both the Patreon website and address and the show email will be on the outro screen. I was going to say something else. Oh, if you want to start a conversation in the comments, please do. I don't think I missed anything. White flags in the air. Got anything else you had there, Skipperoo?
Not a dang thing.
All right, here comes the checker flag.